Right. See if anyone's about. Oh. So, I haven't done one of these live review type things for quite a while now, and I'm only doing this one as a request, really. I had something come through the post today, and I'm just going to show you it. I can't. It was sent anonymously, and by anonymously I mean I know who sent it, but no one else does. We'd agreed that I was just going to say anonymously, but it seems so thankless to say that. I mean, he knows I'm very grateful for this and for lots of other things he's done for me. You know, he's a good friend. Yeah, so he asked that I do, you know, just have a look at it. And it's the least I can do. I've never built this kit. I've never built it before. I love Revel. I love Revel kits. I love these 1/32. They're brilliant. I don't have any problem with them at all. So we'll just have a quick look. Although this is sort of like a mini review, I will be doing a faster review for like the update series that I've started doing. I've got a few of them now in the bank, so you will start getting different builds coming out, different items being built, and you know, and different updates at different stages. So hopefully that will add a bit more variety to the page. These live reviews are actually going to be gone. There's for many reasons. At least one of them is going to be the dogs, because I'm you know, I take the opportunity to do these when I'm on my own, but as a result, when anyone knocks on the door, walks past the house, or as in Daniel's case, he can hear me talking, he's not very happy about that. So, you know, and it all takes away from the viewer's enjoyment. So the live sort of reviews and the live things like that, they're pretty much done now. I shan't be doing them anymore. The Wednesday live stream, I've still got no plans to bring it back. I'm happy doing the build updates, the faster paced style. So the reviews are much shorter. And then I just do like a build update, try and keep it around 10 minutes every. So whenever I feel I've made a bit more progress with the model, and I think, in all honesty, I feel that they're more popular. People don't want to be sat around for an hour and a half watching a review. That's just what I think. So anyway, let's just have a quick look in this box. It's not going to be full on sprue by sprue. We're not going to be in depth in the instructions or anything like that. I just wanted to have a look quickly at it because I'm curious. It feels kind of heavy in here. And let's face it, whenever we get a new kit, we love to look at it. And there's a lot of plastic in here. There's a lot of plastic in there. I do not like the side opening box. Oh, it's got a stand. That sounds really bad. That I'm overly impressed with the fact it's got a stand. Airfix ones generally don't, but this one does. I like that. I like that a lot. So I think it's going to be a bit smaller than the Spitfire. I mean, the Spitfire is a larger scale. I don't understand that, but I mean, it's considerably smaller. And we've got our glass, and let's just have a look. I don't know if this is a new tool or anything like that. Can't tell you. Pop that to one side. Pop that to one side as well. We'll look at them at the end. So, as I say, I'm not going to get all these out. Let's just having a look here. Oh, we've got some nice. So we've got the. Looks like the exhausts, I guess. And then here we've got some nice detail on these engines. Yes, nice detail. Yeah, if it's going to show, is it going to? Come on. There we go. Look at that. Nice detail on that engine. A little bit more work on it. Then we've got a bit of the cockpit going on there. So sorry, it's a bit out of focus. You know, it really is going to be a short one. I'm sorry about that, but I know that somebody's going to be home soon, and once the dogs start barking, I'm not going to be able to, you know, shut them up. Then we've just got, you know, some tires there, 2-part tires, so horrible seam going to have to be removed. Not a problem though. It's all part of the building process. We got I think that's like the rear jockey wheel, I believe it's called. And we've got some. There's the landing legs, landing gear bay doors. There's some more there. So I wonder if there's stuff for 2 types, and we've got some. I don't like the fact they've put that little sprue in there. They've bagged everything separately, and then they've put that little sprue in there. And it just, yeah, that's going to get damaged if it hasn't already broken something. But I think what we will get, there's another set of tyres. We've got our stand down here. I like the way that they've got that stand. It looks like they've got like a cradle that sort of clamps on either side, so it'll be, you know, it'll pivot. Anyone that watches Friends will know what that reference is. Pivot. Yeah, so not too much in the way of internal detail. The wings seem very small. I get in the impression that this Focke-Wulf 190 is actually quite a small plane. Even taking into consideration the difference in scale from the Spitfire, I'm guessing that it looks considerably smaller. I mean, I don't know anything about planes, don't get me wrong, or jets. I'm a real novice and noob when it comes to things like that. We've got some loads of different types of, there's, looking at that, 1, 2, 3, there's 4 different canopies in there. So there's obviously, we will look at the instructions briefly, there's obviously some sort of variations in there. So what we're going to do, I am going to open this one. Now this is the fuselage and the bottom wing set. So we're just going to have a very quick gander at if we can get in without, there we go. So it's got 2015 stamped on the inside of the plastic, so it's not that old. Now then, we've got some nice panel line detail, so it's not too deep. It's not too deep at all. So, you know, you need to consider when you're putting your paint on with this that you, come on, show them that you don't go putting it on really, really thickly, because, you know, they're sort of that shallow that I guess you could quite easily. All right, where are we? Let's see if we can get it. We're not going much luck, are we? Let me turn that back on. Unfortunately, my lamp, my 3-tube lamp, is about had it. It's got one fluorescent tube left, and it only works on the low setting. So, and if anyone that says, well, why don't you buy some more tubes? It's no, it's not the tubes. They still work when they're plugged into the middle one. They just don't work when they're plugged in elsewhere. And then here's our bottom set. Again, some nice detail on there. Lovely, very, very fine panel lines. Some riveting detail. There we go. That'll look lovely when it's, as long as you're careful with your finish, your paint finish, and you don't go overboard with it, you'll be able to put a nice wash in there, and that will look terrific. Let's pop that back in there. Right. Decal sheet's rather small as well. Everything about it seems to be a bit smaller than what you would expect, but oh, look at that. That is a nice decal sheet. Yes, I do like that. I'm a sucker for a nice decal sheet. Apologies, but there we go. There we go. Lots and lots going on there. Very nice indeed. Let's pop that back on there so that it doesn't get any moisture trapped on it. Let me just pop that in there. Right. And then we've got the instructions. So we're going to bring that down just briefly. I haven't got much space because as some of you will know, I've had a battle with my Mojo. A lot of kits that I didn't really get along with have gone up for sale. And I'm bouncing back now, so it's the first time I've ever been affected by one so badly, a lack of mojo so badly as it has been this time. So we're just, long list of a big paint schedule there. I thought it was just that page, but it's that page as well. Yeah, there's your various. So I'm just literally just flicking through. I'll put it so everyone can see. There's your stand. Let me just yeah, so some holes need to be drilled and different sizes, so make sure you have a drill set, a micro drill set, or at least get hold of the two you need. And then, so, it's basic stuff really. Cockpit going together, wheels going together, landing gear going on, rear jockey wheel going in. Let's see where there's the engine at the front now. So here's all your engine detail going in. Your exhaust pipes, manifold, it's rotary. Yeah, that looks really nice. I've just been looking at the Hellcat engine. Wow, that's all I'll say about that. And here we have, so here's your different canopy types. So we've got closed, open, but surely you use the same canopy for each. Then you've got flat canopy, bubble canopy. There is 4, but we'll see. Maybe one's a spare. And we've got a bit more engine detail. And then you've got these famous antenna that go on the front. Do they go on the front? Is this the antenna one? Sure it is. And look at that pattern there. I've missed a page. Oh, look at that speckled pattern on there. That's just going to be a real challenge for me. That it's beautiful, especially on the front here, on the underside. That yes, very, very nice. The German planes is so much more colourful, I think, than the counterparts. There we go. So thanks to the anonymous sender. I am honestly, truly grateful. This has done actually amazing things. Today's the first day that I've actually got up and felt like doing, something on the channel. And then that came through the door, and it was like, wow, this is it's good today. So while I have everybody's attention, well, all 5 of you, don't forget our podcast is now up and running. It's called SprueCast. You can download it from Castbox. Castbox is a free app that allows you to listen to podcasts. There are currently 3 episodes on there. It's bi-weekly, the podcast, so it comes out every other week. At the moment, episode 1 is Airfix, all about Airfix. Episode 2 is tools, I think, if I remember correctly. Episode 3 sadly got corrupted, and at the last minute we had to drop in episode 4, which is just come out. That came out on Saturday evening, and we finally managed to get all the audio sorted out from that episode forward. So the audio is now much better. If anyone watched the early ones, I put a lot of work into trying to make them sound good, but they weren't quite right. And now they're much better. We've just done our interview with our special guest. She'll be announcing that very soon. If I haven't already, I think I might have already announced it. We've got some more special guests lined up. And I have. I'm sure I've told. So basically, we've just interviewed Gilbert Mondragon. His interview will be coming out on Saturday, the 21st of July, I believe it is. I'm sure it's Saturday the 21st. Let me just check. No, sorry, it's Saturday the 20th. Saturday the 20th of July. That will be when the podcast comes out with Gillen. We've also got we've got some more people lined up. I don't want to say any names now because, you know, people can drop out and then you just look complete idiot. You know, you've promised this person is going to be on and then all of a sudden they're not, and it starts useless rumors. It's just a load of hassle. So there we go. So you can get that from our sister page, which is SprueCast on Facebook, or you can get it from Castbox. It's a great little thing to listen to. Gil's one was a bit longer, but he was a special guest. But normally try and keep them to an hour or under. Yeah. So there we go. Thanks for watching, and I will see you all at some point in the future. Bye for now.